I'm Veronica Lane. Welcome to the ABCs of Israeli dance. This video is for people who've never done Israeli dance before, or for someone who's done some dancing but would like to go back and learn the basic steps that make up our dances. Today you will learn 7 dances that are done all over the world in many Israeli dance sessions. If you're going to dance with me today, make sure you're wearing comfortable clothes and shoes. You want to be able to move freely, and I wear athletic shoes with dance socks on the front so I can change direction easily and twist and pivot. Make sure the area you're dancing in is free of obstructions and furniture and any distractions. Also, take a drink of water whenever you need to. We will have some drink breaks, but you can stop the video at any time and take a drink if you need to. Also, be aware of your own physical limitations. If something hurts, don't do it. Just modify the move and do what's comfortable for you. All right, let's get started. We have circle dances, line dances, and partner dances in Israeli dance. Mostly here I do circle dances and a couple line dances. You see my drum marks the center of our circle. So if you can imagine a big circle around this drum, that is our lane of travel. And we can go in different directions. Why don't you try this with me? We can walk counterclockwise around the circle. We can walk clockwise around the circle. We can walk into the center. We can back out. We can walk into the center, turn around and back out. We can also go sideways into the circle. You're going to learn how to walk sideways, in and out. And we can also walk sideways around the circle in either direction. You're going to learn how to do that too. Let's talk now about dance structure. Our dances are made up of parts. 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, and more. I call this the ABCs of Israeli dance because just as we have ABCs to make up words that make up sentences, we have basic moves that are strung together to make parts and dances. So you're going to learn our ABCs. Dance structure. Many of our dances follow the structure of the song. If you're a musician or a singer, or maybe you don't have to be a musician or singer, maybe you know that a song may have a verse, a bridge, a chorus, an instrumental part. And many of our dances follow the structure of the song. Part 1 of the dance may be the verse of the song. Part 2 of the dance may be the chorus of the song. And when the song goes back to the verse, we go back to part 1 that matches the verse. So that's an easy way to tell where you are. It helps you remember the dances when you can recognize, oh, it's going back to that part again. So that's just something that will help you to remember the dances. All right, let's get started. We walked a little bit. Let's do that again. We're going to learn our first ABCs to help us learn the first dance. So we're going to walk counterclockwise around the circle, and I will give a count. We're going to start on our right foot. 90, I don't know what percent of the time, we start on our right foot in Israeli dance. And within each dance, many of the parts will also start on the right foot. So let's go around the circle, starting on right foot, to a count of 4. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's turn around and go the other way, clockwise around the circle, also beginning with right foot. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go into the center for 4 beats and back out for 4 beats. Starting on our right foot. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Again, in 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now let's learn how to walk in half time. I call it, we're going to learn a step touch. So it'll appear that we're walking half as fast. It looks like this. Let's start by facing center first. We're going to step right, touch left, step left, touch right, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Let's do that walking into the center for 4 and then backing out the same way. Here we go. Right foot, ready, and step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, and back. Touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Let's take our step touch going around the circle. To our right with the right foot, step touch, ready, and step, touch, 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 step, touch. Okay. You learned how to do the walking step and a step touch. That's all you need to know for the first dance, which is Nigun Atik, ancient melody. It has 2 parts, and let's learn those parts. Each part will have the step touch and 4 walking steps. Part 1 is walk 4 steps and 2 step touches. So counterclockwise to our right with the right foot, we walk 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 step touches. Step, touch, step, touch. And we repeat that. Walk, 2, 3, 4, step, touch, step, touch, walk, 2, 3, 4, step, touch, step, touch. One more time. Step, touch, touch. We use a particular hand hold with this dance. You put your left hand on your left shoulder, and you put your right hand on the hand of the person in front of you, on their left shoulder. So if we had people here, that's what it would look like. And we put some claps where we do the step touches, we put claps. So let's try this again. Walk 4 steps. Ready, go. Walk, 2, 3, 4, step, touch, step, touch. Walk, 2, 3, 4, step, touch, step, touch. Walk, 2, 3, 4, step, touch, walk, 2, 3, 4, step, touch. Great, that was part 1. Let's learn part 2. For part 2, we're going to do the same steps, we're just going to flip them around. We're going to do the step touch first, and then the walking step. We're going to step touch in twice, and we're going to walk back for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, touch, back, 2, 3, 4. We add the hands up here with snaps, step, touch, bring the hands down. Step, touch, back, 2, 3, 4. Step, touch, back, 2, 3, 4. That's the whole walkthrough for Nigun Atik. Let's do it with the music. We walk 4 steps, 2, ready, go. Step, touch, walk, 2, 3, 4. 4. Step, touch, back, 2, 3, 4. Step, touch, back, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Back to the beginning, round the circle. Walk, 2, 3, 4. Step, touch, walk, 2, 3, 4. Step, touch, walk, 2, 3, 4. Step, touch, walk, 2, 3, 4. Step, touch. Step, touch, and back, 2, 3, 4. Step, touch, back, 2, 3, 4. Step, touch, back, 2, 3, 4. Step, touch, back, 2. Here we go. Walk. Step, touch. 2 more times. Into the center, step, touch. Back out. 2 more times. Beginning, walk. Step, touch. Into the center. Step, touch. And back. Very good. You just did your first dance, Nigun Atik, ancient melody. Let's all get a drink. We need to learn another ABC. It's the Mayim step. That's our sideways step. It's sort of like a grapevine. If you've ever done any line dancing, maybe you're familiar with a grapevine step. It's a weaving step. Let's face the center. To our right, first, let's open with right foot, cross in front. Open with right foot, cross behind. Open right, cross in front. Open right, cross behind. Now you'll notice that on my first step, my right foot is pointed in the direction I want to go. It's not pointed to the center. It's pointed to the right. And my upper body turns as I do this step. We don't want to do it like this. That's not pretty at all. Let's try one more time, a little faster. To the right, open with right foot, ready, go. Open in front, open behind, open front, open behind, open front, open behind, open front, open behind. All right, let's take that same step to the left and start on our right foot. So right foot is going to cross in front first. To the left, here we go. We cross and open with left, cross behind, open with left. Cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, open. And you'll notice as I go to the left, that first step, my toe points in the direction I'm going. We don't do that to the left either. So that was a Mayim step to the right and left. We can also cross behind first. That may be more of a grapevine step. So let's try that just to practice. By crossing behind, we open with right, cross behind first. Open, cross in front. Open, cross behind, open, cross in front. After that first step, it turns out to be pretty much the same thing as the open Mayim crossing in front. Let's take it to the left, but start on the left foot. Open with left, behind with right. Open in front. Open behind, open front. When I say Mayim step, I'm going to mean in front. If I want you to cross behind, I will say cross behind. That's all we need to learn for the next dance, which is called Mayim Mayim. Mayim means water, and we're going to make a wave of water in this dance. So let's learn the parts. This dance has 2 parts. Part 1 is going to start clockwise to our left with the right foot and a mayim for 16 counts. So take right foot ready to cross in front first. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let your upper body turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. You just did part 1 of the dance. That's all there is to it. Part 2. We're going to make that wave of water, like I said. We're going to walk in for 4 and walk out for 4 and scoop our arms. Ready? And in, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4. We have a little bit more to learn. To our left, we're going to take 3 steps, not mayim step, but walking step. 3 steps and a little hop to face the center. So we go right, left, right, little hop, and I put my left foot down to balance. Left foot crosses front, side, 4 times, and then we change feet. Right foot in front, side, side, front, side, front, side. That's the end of the sequence. You're ready to go back to the beginning of the dance with a mayim to the left. Let's walk both parts of the dance without stopping. Part 1 goes to the left with our right foot for 16 counts. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making that wave. Again. In, 2, 3, 4. And back. 2, 3, 4. We walk. 2, 3. Little touch. And front, side, and change feet. Front, side, front, side. Ready, go, beginning. That's it. That's your walkthrough for Mayim Mayim. Let's do the water dance with the music. Get ready to go to the left with your right foot. 1, 2, ready, go. Mayim, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mayim, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4, and 3 steps. Little hop, front, side, change feet, right foot. Beginning, go, Mayim to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Back. 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Little touch. Front, side. Change feet. Once, twice, 3 times. Back to beginning, Mayim in front. 8 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, and in, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4, 3 steps, little touch, front, side, change feet, right, beginning, go, Mayim, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, into the center. 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Little touch. 2, 3. Change feet. did Mayim Mayim, the water dance. Let's get a drink. We need to learn a few more ABCs before we learn the next dance. So let's face the center. And let's put feet shoulder width apart, hands up, and we're going to sway side to side. Sway, sway. That's what we call it. You can also sway forward and back, and we'll do that in another dance. But for this dance, we need to sway side to side. We can also learn a cherkazia, or rock step. Face the center. Let's do our right foot first. Take right foot, rock forward, recover on left, rock back on right, recover on left. Forward and back and forward and back and. The right foot is doing all the moving. The left foot is pretty much staying still. As we go forward, hands come up and then down. Up and down. It takes 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do the same thing on left foot. Let's take left foot forward. Ready? And forward and back and forward and back and. We can do a double cherkazia. I call it crossing both sides. Let's take right foot. Rock across first, back on left, open with right, rock across on left, open, back to our starting position. Try that again, right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it with the left foot first. Take left foot, we rock across, back on right, open with left, rock across with right, back on left, and open again. A little faster with left foot, go. Rock and rock, crossing side to side. Good. Let's learn some turns. We can turn in 4 steps, 3 steps, and 2 steps. Let's do the turn in 4 first. Going counterclockwise to our right with our right foot, we're going to make a moving turn in 4 beats. We're not turning in place. We're turning on the line of the circle with right foot. Ready? And turn, 2, 3, 4. So I got all the way around in 4 steps. And you may notice I did a little spin pivot on beat 2 to help me get around. I did not step, 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 step. We don't turn like that. Watch again and watch my left foot on beat 2. Ready? And turn, 2, 3, 4. So I never thought about pivoting and spinning when I did turns before. I just did it, but I realized I was doing that, and it helps people when I explain the little pivot. It just makes it easier to turn. So that was a turn in 4 to the right. We can also take that turn going in. Let's put our right shoulder in and turn in 4 to the center. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just wanted to show you we can take our turn in any direction. We could turn to the left. Let's start on left foot just to be, make it easier. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. And even though when I went to the left, I still made that little pivot turn on beat 2, which was my right foot. So that's a turn in 4 to the right, to the left, and to the center. Let's do a turn in 3 steps. To our right first with right foot. Ready? And turn right, 2, 3. I made it all the way around in 3 steps, and I definitely did that little pivot spin on beat 2. Watch again, ready, and turn right, 2, 3. Sometimes in our dances, the turns in 3 will come in pairs, one to one side and one to the other side. Let's do that. Let's turn right, 2, 3, and then turn left, 2, 3. Ready, go. Turn right, 2, 3. Turn left, 2, 3. So that's a turn in 3 to the right and left. As always, you could go into the center and out of the center with that too. You could do all of these moves on all the directions of the circle. We also have a turn in 2 steps where you definitely have to pivot on that second beat to get it around. 1, 2. And there we are. Usually another move will come after that, like a backgammon, which you will learn later. Or sometimes that turn in 2 is only halfway around. 1, 2. So anyway, that's turns in 4 steps, 3 steps, and 2 steps, and a half turn. That's all the ABCs you need to know for the next dance, which is Tzadik Katamar, the righteous man. It talks about the righteous man shall flourish like the palm tree. Remember the sway, sway? We're going to sway like the palm trees. All right, let's learn this dance. This dance has 2 parts also. Each part is done twice. Part 1 goes to the right with our right foot. We walk 4 steps. We face the center and we sway 4 times. We're holding hands with our other dancers. And we walk 4 steps with our right foot. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and sway, 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 sway. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and sway, 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 sway. You just did part 1 twice. Part 2 is a little sequence of a bunch of ABCs. It has a Mayim step, a turn in 3, a cross both sides, and a sway, sway. So let's break that down. We're going to go to our right, starting with a Mayim step for 4. We're going to open, cross in front, open, cross behind. We're going to turn right in 3 steps, turn right, 2, 3. We're going to cross both sides, beginning with left foot crossing in front, cross, cross, and sway 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that sequence together. Mayim, ready, go. Mayim, 2, 3, 4. Turn right, 2, 3, and cross both sides. And sway right, left, Again, Mayim, 2, 3, 4. Turn right, 2, 3, and cross and sway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's both parts. Let's walk the dance through without stopping. So part 1, walk 4 steps and sway 4 steps. Ready? And walk, 2, 3, 4, and sway, 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 sway. Again, walk, 2, 3, 4, and sway, 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 sway. Now Mayim step, turn right, 2, 3, and rock, and sway, right, left. Again, Mayim, 2, 3, 4, turn right, 2, 3, and rock, and sway. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your walkthrough for Tzadik Katamar. Let's do it with the music. Get ready to walk. 4 steps. 1, 2, ready, go. Walk, 2, 3, 4, and sway, 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 sway. And walk, 2, 3, 4, and sway, 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 sway. Now Mayim step, turn in 3, and rock and sway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mayim again. turn right, 2, 3, and rock and sway. Back to the beginning, walk, 1, 2, 3, 4, and sway, 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 sway. Walk, 2, 3, 4, and sway, 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 sway. Mayim step, turn right, 2, 3, and rock and sway. Again, Mayim step, turn right, 2, 3, and rock and sway. Beginning, we walk and sway, and walk and sway. Mayim step, turn right, 2, 3, and rock and sway. And Mayim again, turn right, 2, 3, and rock and sway. And walk, 2, 3, 4, and sway. Again. Part 2, Mayim step, turn right, 1, 2, 3, and rock and sway. And Mayim step, turn right, 1, 2, 3, and rock and sway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job! You just did Tzadik Katamar. Let's learn some more ABCs and learn the next dance. Face the center. We're going to learn some moves for the Hasidic dances. And the Hasidic songs have a certain sound to them you'll learn to recognize. We're going to face the center, and to our right, we're going to open and cross behind. Open, cross behind. Open, cross behind. Step behind. Step behind. Now you might notice, as I go behind, I'm using the ball of my foot. I'm not doing this flat-footed. Nope. And my knees are bent, especially when I go behind. Step behind, step behind. My knees are bent a little bit. We could also take it to the left. Start with left foot, step behind, step behind, step behind. So now I'm on the ball of my right foot when I cross behind. Okay, that's a step behind, obviously. Let's tack something onto that. Instead of just a 2 count, let's make it 4 counts. It's going to be step behind, step and heel. So to our right, we're going to go step behind, step and heel. And to the left, same thing, step behind, step and heel. Sometimes we use a touch instead of a heel. Let's do it with a touch. Step behind, step, touch, step behind, step, touch. Let's turn sideways and put left shoulder in, right shoulder out. I'm going to move over here so you can see better. Let's take this move going outside. To our right first, ready, go. Step behind, step and heel. And step behind, step and heel. So we can do it on this line of the circle as well. The line of the circle or going in and out. So those are the ABCs you need to learn for the next dance, which is called Klezmer. It means band. So let's walk through the dance Klezmer. Let's talk about the ABCs we need. We're going to do the step behind. We're going to go in and out. We're going to take a Mayim step and across both sides. And then we'll have the step behind, step heel. So part 1, here we go. Face the center, and we're going to go to our right with 4 step behinds. So to the right, we're going to go step behind, step behind, step behind, step behind. Walk in for 3 and lift, in, 2, 3 and lift, out, 2, 3 and lift. We're going to take that right foot across for a Mayim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to cross both sides with right foot, cross, cross, and together. And we're going to do part 1 again. Step behind. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Go in, 2, 3 and lift, out, 2, 3 and lift. Mayim to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8, and cross both sides. And together. And the second time we do that, we have to turn to the line of the circle because the next part moves this way. So for part 2, we're going to put 2 hands on the shoulders of the person in front of us. You can pretend you have some other dancers just like I'm pretending. We're going to walk 4 steps forward, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to put right heel forward and we lean back and then back together. Let's do that. Ready? And right, left, right heel, and back together. Then we do our step behind, step, heel to the right, step behind, step, heel, and then to the left, step behind, step, heel. And we do part 2 again. Walk 4 steps, walk 2, 3, 4, and back together, step behind, step, heel, step behind, step, heel. You got to fudge that a little because that's the end. We go back to the beginning, which was facing center with step behind. Let's walk both parts of the dance without stopping now. So part 1, we face the center. Hands up, we do this one with palms together. 4, step behind to the right. Ready, go. Step behind, step behind, step behind, step behind. Go in, 2, 3 and lift. Back, 2, 3 and lift. And Mayim, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And cross both sides. And together, repeat. Step behind, step behind, step behind, step behind. Go in, 2, 3 and lift. Back, 2, 3 and lift, and Mayim to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8, and cross both sides. And together, walk forward, 2, 3, 4, and back. Back together, step behind, step heel. Step behind, step heel. Walk again, 2, 3, 4, lean back. And back together, step behind, step and heel. Step behind, step and heel, and start over. That's your walkthrough for Klezmer. Let's do it with the music. Here we go. Face the center. 4 step behinds to the right. 2, 3, 4. Step behind, step behind, step behind, step behind. Go in, 2, 3 and lift. Back, 2, 3 and lift, and Mayim to the left. 5, 6, 7, and cross both sides. And together again, step behind, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, and lift. Back, 2, 3, and lift, and Mayim to the left. 6, 7, 8, and cross both sides. Face the line. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, lean back. And back together, step behind, step and heel, step behind, step and heel, walk forward, lean back, back together, step behind, step and heel, step behind, step and heel, and step behind, 2, 3, 4, go in, 1, 2, 3, and lift, back, 2, 3, and lift, and Mayim to the left, and cross both sides, cross, cross, and together, repeat. Go in, 1, 2, 3, and lift. Mayim to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8, cross both sides. Here we go. Forward. Lean back and back together. Step behind, step and heel. Step behind, step and heel and forward. Lean back and back together. Step behind, step and heel. Good job, you did Klezmer. Let's get a drink. You've learned 4 dances already. Let's learn some more ABCs, and then we'll learn another dance. Face the center. In Klezmer, we did a step behind to the right, a step crossing behind. For this dance, we're going to do a step crossing front, and I call that step cross. If I want you to go behind, I will say step behind. But when I say step cross, I mean in front. So to the right, we're going to step, cross, step, cross, step, cross, step, cross. Now this time, as in the Mayim step, my foot is pointed in the direction I want to go. It's not pointing to the center. We don't do this. And I'm on the ball of my foot, of my starting foot. So on the ball of my right foot, step, and I just drag that other foot across, very lightly across the floor. Step, cross. Sometimes the arms cross with us. Sometimes they go this way. I've seen it done both ways. We can also take a step cross to the left, starting with our left foot. Open, cross, open, cross. So I'm on the ball of my left foot, and I'm dragging my right foot across. And once again, we can take our step crosses into the circle, step cross, or going out of the circle, step cross, step cross. All of these moves we're doing can be done on all the different angles of the circle. All right, let's learn a balance step. Facing the center, a balance step, polka step, pony step. Maybe you've heard those terms before. It's a quick little bouncy step. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The fourth beat is silent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a balance or polka step. All right, let's learn the next ABC, which is a step hop. We're going to go around the circle with a right hop, left hop, right hop, left hop. Here we go. Right hop, left hop, right hop, left hop. Now you don't have to hop if you don't want to. If you have bad knees or something, you can do a lift. Step, lift, step. Just kind of lift up a little. Okay? The important thing is you're keeping the count the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The count is the same. We can also tack something onto that step hop. Instead of 2 counts, we'll make it 4 counts. We're going to put a cha-cha step on the end of that step hop. You wouldn't believe how many Israeli dances use a cha-cha step in various forms, which you will learn. So let's go right hop, cha-cha-cha, and then it'll bring us back to our right foot again if you watch. So right foot, ready, and right hop, cha-cha-cha, right hop, 1, 2, 3. Right hop, cha-cha-cha, right hop, cha-cha-cha. That's all the ABCs you need to learn for the next dance. The next dance is Hora Habikah, Hora of the Valley. Let's learn it. It begins with the step hop, cha-cha-cha. We do 4 of those. Then we have a Mayim step, a march, a balance, and a step cross. A lot of ABCs in this dance. Step, hop, cha-cha 4 times. Beginning with right foot. Ready, and step, hop, cha-cha-cha. Step, hop, cha-cha-cha. Step, hop, cha-cha-cha. Step, hop, cha-cha-cha. We landed on our left foot. We can start a Mayim step here. Open in front, open behind, open in front, open behind, open front, open behind, open front, open behind, and march, 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 march to face the center for part 2. Part 2 is balance right and left and 2-step crosses to our right. And we do that sequence 4 times. So hands up, balance right 2, 3, left 2, 3-step cross, step cross. Balance right 2, 3, left 2, 3, step cross, step cross. 2 more times. Balance, balance, step cross, step cross. That's the end of the sequence. We go back to the beginning. Step, hop, cha-cha-cha. So we're going to walk both parts of the dance without stopping. Before we do that, let me throw in one little note about the Mayim step. Open, front. Sometimes you put a little hop in there, a little jump on beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't have to jump. You can if you like. So let's put those 2 parts together. Step, hop, cha-cha 4 times, and then a Mayim step. Ready, and step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, and Mayim step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and march, march, balance now. Right 2, 3, left 2, 3, step cross, step cross. Right 2, 3, left 2, 3, step cross, right and left, step cross, and right and left, step cross. Beginning we go step, hop, cha-cha-cha. We're at the beginning. That's your walkthrough for Hora Habikah. Let's do it with the music. We have a long intro on this song. I've slowed it down for you just a little bit. We're going to come in with step, hop, cha-cha 4 times. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, and Mayim step. March, 1, 2, balance now, right 2, 3, left 2, 3, step cross, balance, balance, step cross, 2 more times, step cross, balance, balance, step cross, and back to beginning, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, Mayim step, little hop if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and march 2, 3, 4. Balance, balance, step cross, balance, balance, step cross, balance, balance, step cross, and balance, balance. One more time from the beginning. Step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, step, hop, cha-cha-cha, Mayim step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and march. Balance, right and left, step cross, balance, balance, step cross, balance, balance, step cross, balance, balance. Yay, you did Hora Habikah. Let's get a drink. You don't need to learn any other ABCs for the next dance, so we'll get right into it. This is a Lo Ahavti Dai, I haven't loved enough. Let's walk the parts. 2 parts in this dance. Part 1 goes to the left with a Mayim for 8 and then 2 Cherkessia rock steps. So take right foot across. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On right foot, rock forward and back and forward and back. And we do part 1 again. Mayim 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock forward and back and forward and back and. I'll come back over here for part 2. For part 2, we're going to go into the center, back out, 2 step crosses, and a turn right. So we go in and wiggle fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people clap, and back, 2, 3, clap, clap. To our right, 2 step crosses, open cross, and a moving turn in 4 steps to end facing center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we need to do part 2 again. So we don't want you to turn too far. You only need to turn as far as you need to face the center. To go in for part 2 again. In, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4. Open cross, turn right, 2, 3, 4. Once again, don't turn too far. Only turn to end facing center. That's the end of the dance. We take it from the beginning with a Mayim to the left with our right foot. So let's walk both parts of the dance without stopping. Let me get over here. With our right foot, cross in front from Mayim to the left. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock forward and back and forward and back and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock forward and back and forward and back. Go in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step cross. Turn right. 2, 3, 4. Inside again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Step cross. Turn right. 2, 3, 4. And Mayim to the left to begin again. That's your walkthrough for a Lo Ahavti Dai. Let's do it with the music. Mayim to the left. Ready? Ready, and Mayim 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock forward and back, forward and back. And Mayim 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock forward and back, forward and back. Go in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. Step cross. Turn right. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. Step cross. Turn right. 2, 3, 4. Mayim 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward and back. Forward and back. And Mayim 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock forward and back. Forward and back. Go in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Step cross. Turn right. 2, 3, 4. Go in. 2, 3, 4. And back. 2, 3, 4. Step cross. Turn right. 2, 3, 4. Mayim. Rock. And rock. Mayim again. And rock. Ready to go inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step cross. Turn right. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Step cross. Turn. 2, 3, 4. Mayim to the left. 7, 8. Rock and back. Rock and back. And Mayim. And rock. Back. Inside, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step cross. Step cross. Turn right. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Listen up. Inside again. Part 2. In. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Step cross. Step cross. Turn right. 2, 3, 4. Again. Inside. Step cross, and turn 2, 3. Yay, you did a Lo Ahavti Dai. So did you notice at the end I said we had to go repeat part 2 again? Because we followed the form of the song. They went back to the chorus, so we did the going in part. The dance matches the music. We have one more dance to learn, and it's in waltz time. Up until now, all the dances we've done have been in 4/4 time, where we count 1, 2, 3, 4, or we count in 8s. Waltzes are done in 3 time, so we count in 3s and 6s. It takes 6 beats for us to get back to our starting foot. So let's learn a basic waltz step. And we don't just plod along like this. No. We tend to take uneven steps. We take a long, short, short. Long, short, short. So watch as I do with my right foot. Long, short, short. Long, short, short. Long, short, short. Long, short, short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your basic waltz step. Why don't you try it with me? Sometimes if we're not holding hands with other dancers, our arms will go side to side. And did you notice when I took that long step, I stayed up nice and tall. Sometimes beginners have a tendency to bob up and down when they do the waltz step. Please don't bob up and down. It's not pretty. So do the basic waltz step with me. Hands side to side on the right foot. Ready? And long, short, short. Long, short, short. Long, short, short. Long, short, short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your basic waltz step. We can do an interrupted waltz step, and it's called a step brush. It takes 3 counts, so you're going to do it on the same foot every time. If I started with right foot, watch this. Step, brush, step, step, brush, step, step, brush, and step. Brush and right, left, left, right, left, left. But I start the original step with my right foot. You could step brush with your left foot as well. Let's try that. Left foot, step, brush, and step, brush, and step, brush, and step, brush, and. So that's your step brush. We need to learn a waltz balance step. Now in the dance Hora Habikah, we did our balance in 4/4 time. A waltz balance is a little slower, and it's 3 counts instead of 4. If we were facing the center, we would open right, rock behind, and back on right, open left, rock behind, and recover on left. I call it side, behind, and. I tend to use descriptive terms for what we're doing because that's what our feet are doing. We're going side, behind, and. Side, behind, and. Balance right, balance left. Side, behind, and side, behind, and. We can also balance to the center. Instead of going side to side, we're going to balance in and out. 3 counts for each. We balance in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In waltz time, it's very important that you use all 6 counts for these moves to get you back on your starting foot. Let's learn a couple more ABCs we need for this dance. The next one I call cross and scoop. I will move a little bit over here. It's another descriptive term. Our feet are going to cross and our hand is going to scoop. But to break it down, we're going to take right foot. We're going to go cross, pivot, and cross, pivot, and cross, pivot, and cross, pivot, and I'm going to add the arm. Cross and scoop, cross and scoop. Cross, pivot, and cross, pivot, and step, pivot, and step, pivot, and. All right, we have another step, pivot, and. I call it roll in, roll out. Instead of going side to side, we're going to go in and out, roll in, roll out. And instead of scooping vertically, we're going to scoop horizontally. So we go step, pivot, and step, pivot, and in, pivot, and out, pivot, and add the hand and out. Roll in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. That's all the ABCs you need to learn for the next dance. It's called Simcha Shalom. It means give peace. So let's walk the dance. It has 2 parts. Part 1, we're going to waltz for 3, turn to the center for 3, cross and scoop, balance in and out. Let's do it. We waltz for 3, face the center, cross and scoop, balance in and out, and we roll in and out. Roll in and out. Let's do that a little slower. Let's waltz for 3. 1, 2, 3. Face the center for 3. Cross and scoop. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Balance in. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3. Roll in. 2, 3. And out. 2, 3. That's part 1 of the dance. Part 2, we do a waltz for 6, 2-step brushes. We're going to balance right and left and turn single right for 6. Let's do that. Waltz for 6, ready, and waltz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step brush, and step brush, and balance side to side, right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3. We're going to turn right in 6, but this turn is in place, not moving on the circle. So turn over your right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we do part 2 again. Waltz for 6, 4, 5, 6, step brush, balance right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, turn single right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put those 2 parts together without stopping. Part 1, waltz, face the center, cross and scoop. Ready? And waltz, 2, 3, face the center, cross and scoop, balance in and out, roll in, 2, 3, roll out. Let's do it again. Waltz, face the center, cross and scoop, balance in and out, roll in and out. Part 2, we waltz for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step, brush, balance right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, turn single, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, repeat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step, brush, side behind, turn single, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your walkthrough for Simcha Shalom. Towards the end of the song, we just keep doing part 1 over and over, and I'll let you know, I'll call that part. So let's do this with the music. Simcha Shalom, give peace. Listen to the music. Can you hear the waltz beat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get ready for part 1. Waltz for 3 and face the center. Waltz, face the center. Cross and scoop. Balance in, 2, 3, out. Roll in, roll out. Repeat, waltz, face the center. Cross, 2, 3, cross, 2, 3. Balance, roll in and out. Part 2, waltz for 6. 4, 5, 6, step brush, balance right, balance left, turn right for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, repeat, 4, 6, 2-step brushes, balance right, balance left, turn right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, beginning, face the center, cross and scoop, 2, 3, scoop, 2, 3, balance, roll in, roll out, repeat, waltz, face the center, and we cross, 2, 3, cross, 2, 3, balance, roll in, roll out, waltz for 6, 4, 5, 6, step, brush, side behind, turn right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, waltz, 4, 6, 2-step brushes, balance right, balance left, turn right. Part 1, face the center, cross and scoop, balance, roll in, roll out. Part 1, face the center, cross and scoop, balance in and out, roll in, roll out. We're going to do part 1 again. Waltz, face the center, cross and scoop, balance, roll in, roll out. Part 1 again. Waltz, face the center, cross and scoop, and end on the balance. Very nice. You did Simcha Shalom. I hope you enjoyed learning these ABCs today and these 7 dances. Let's do a review of all the ABCs we learned. We learned how to walk on the beat. We learned a step touch. We learned a Mayim step and a grapevine step. We learned sway sway. We learned a Cherkessia rock step. We learned a double Cherkessia or a cross both sides. We learned how to turn in 4 steps, 3 steps, and 2 steps, and a half turn. We learned step behind. We learned step behind, step heel. We learned a step cross, a balance, a step hop cha-cha-cha. We learned a basic waltz step, a step brush, a waltz balance, cross and scoop, and a roll in, roll out. That was a lot of ABCs you learned today. These are the building blocks of our dances, and there are many more ABCs to learn. So I hope you enjoyed being here today. Send me an email or a text or a Facebook message. Let me know what you think, and maybe we'll do it again sometime. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.